So when I think about Walwar, or when I think about what this word means to me, it brings very sad thoughts. It brings very devastating thoughts. Walwar is basically bride price, and in the northwest frontier province, in the mountains especially, when men go out looking for a bride, they give some kind of a bride price, which is mostly money. And what happens is that very old men end up marrying younger girls. Something that has been practiced for a long time. It's still being practiced. People don't accept it, people don't own up to it, but it's definitely being practiced. What happens after Walwar is that when she does get married and something comes up, or there is some kind of a misunderstanding, the husband is constantly throwing at her, but I gave money for you, but I gave money for you, I gave money for you, which in the eventuality of the whole thing shuts her up and forces her to be this this woman who really can't stand up and have a voice. I personally believe that God made men and women differently so that they could live together in harmony and peace.
उसे भाई ने मुड़ के पठानी खरीद आनी है। आप सही है ना जी। उस भाई ने कल के पठानी आज रात एक खत्म नहीं हुई ना, वो दूसरे जगह सुबह चला गया खरीद के ला रहा। पता नहीं 50,000 देता, पता नहीं कितना देता, 50,000, लेकिन दे के ना तो लड़की करके ना आए।
तो आपको लगता है ये सही कर रहे हैं लड़की के साथ, इससे
जबरदस्ती तो नहीं हुई, पर उन्हें खुशी ना उन्हें पठाना दी थी। उन्हें पैसा चाहिए ना, उन्हें पैसा चाहिए सा ना, वो पैसा लेके ना अपनी लड़की ने भेजी थी तो दी था।
तो मोहल्ले वाले क्या बोले?
मोहल्ले वाले कहते नहीं, क्यों की दिया, गलत की दिया।
Basically, if you have a strong state, a state that is not complicit in gender marginalization or gender discrimination, then there'd be better laws. The Hudud laws are still there in Pakistan. If we first address these major issues, if the government took ownership of these issues, then you'd have less of bride price and people could be taken to task. But unfortunately, when the state is complicit and when gender discrimination and gender marginalization is considered a norm, then of course what can you expect? What can you expect for people who live on margins of society, people who are uneducated? Look at the literacy rates, look at the poverty in Pakistan. Then the weakest will get exploited.
The paths of such women may be different, but the destination is the same: to have a free will and be heard, and we are the ones capable of making this possible.
And paying a bride price, and therefore it strengthens the men who have a lot of money, and because women have traditionally never been empowered financially, economically or professionally, they are at the tail end of, they become the victims of this process. Now over the years we have really not done too much to help this cause. Civil society and women's groups have become active, but you have to be active seriously. You can't just give statements to the press and say this is terrible and we must do away with it. You've got to actually get up and demand your rights, because they will not be given to you. And especially today, where we are surrounded by fundamentalists and suicide bombers. I think women need to get together in Pakistan.
अपने 2 बच्चे शादी करने आई थी, ये मुझे बोला गया कि तुम्हें लड़की या फिर खरीद के दे देते हैं तो ले लो। कि यार मैंने बोला मेरा ज़मीर आवाज़ नहीं देता कि ये लड़की खरीद के लानी नहीं, कहता वो तुम्हारे पीछे नहीं आएंगे, ना लड़की की माँ आएगी ना बाप आएगा। तो फिर मैंने बोला उसको सब कुछ छुड़ा दिया ना। मैंने ज़िंदगी में ऐसा देखा बेटा, ऐसी लड़कियों की हाल लड़कों ने क्या किया कि वहाँ से खरीद लिया, उनको मैंने दिखता भी देखा बेटी, उन्होंने बेच दिया। लेकिन बेटी के साथ बेटा ऐसा जुल्म करना बहुत अच्छी बात नहीं है। तो